Hey, what's going on guys? Let me show you this projector Wanbo T4 with autofocus and probably one of the quietest projectors we tested here on the channel. This T4 is the mid-range of the Wanbo lineup. It's a native 1080p projector with 450 NC lumens. You got this front camera so it can autofocus as we've seen before, as Wi-Fi, dual band in this case, Bluetooth, and of course as you guys can see it comes in this very small format. And on top of this guys, yes, Android OS built in, so you don't need to bring any external TV box. Like we normally do, we're gonna set a projection to this white wall, nothing too fancy, no screen, nothing, so you guys can replicate this at home if needed. Of course, we're also gonna test the looks and the decibels of the fan. Yeah guys, without any further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's put it to the test, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. And guys, the unboxing will be by the end of the video. We're gonna do the unboxing and the walk around, so stay tuned for that. First thing first guys, autofocus. Have a look at this. So when you move it, it will sense that you move it and will try to adjust the trapezoid and the focus on its own, so you don't need to worry about that. Of course, you can manually adjust that. I'll show that later in the video. Okay guys, so the projector is now on, projecting on the wall. I'm going to put the size of the projection on the screen now and the distance from the projector to the wall, so you guys can see. You can also use this too, you guys can see, but on the remote, the up and down key on the left, you can focus the projector best we can. And like we normally do, this is my hand for size comparison, and we're going to test the sharpness, we're going to check the colors, contrast, everything really quick. So guys, basically these cheap projectors, they get a bit blurry down there on the four corners, and this one, let's have a look. You can clearly see subscribe there, share on the green one, let's move to this side, subscribe there on the blue dot, and on the red you should be able to read like. Yeah, we can. Very good guys, very good. So now let's have a look at these lines here, see how sharp they are. So thin lines there and thicker ones here. Wow. Looks good guys. And now let's have a look at the colors, basic colors, and bear in mind we're very close to the wall. Even the URL, it's pretty visible. Yeah guys, wow, in terms of sharpness, not too bad at all. One thing is good to notice is the scale of grays here, so pure white all the way to pure black. Yeah guys, let me know what you think. Contrast is quite good. Of course the room is pitch black, this is the way you should use the projector. Let me turn the lights on. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of contrast of course, and bear in mind guys that we are pretty far away from the wall. Of course, if the projector was, for example, on that table, you won't notice that, well, the loss of contrast, it won't be so noticeable. So if you turn everything on, yeah, you're going to lose quite a lot. So be aware of that. Best way to watch any media on this type of projectors is it's in a pitch black room like this. But yeah guys, so far so good. Look at that. Let me know your thoughts. Sharpness is there, and contrast so far with this experience is pretty good. Let's move on to another test. Next, let's test some basic colors. Careful, the screen will flash in a minute. So we got the normal RGB, the yellow, pure black, pure white. Let's now pause in one of the colors. Normally you get darker corners there, and you can see ever so slightly darker corners with this projector. Of course the main focus, it's in the middle. It's more vivid, more bright, and you get this with this projector, so you get darker corners around. Okay, now let's have a look at some colors. We normally try this on the channel. Here you guys can see the skin tones and the details on the eyelashes and the eye itself. Here guys, in terms of contrasting colors, I must say I'm really enjoying this projector, especially for the price. Here on this black and white picture, we can see the details. Now let's have a look at some motion. I cannot see any motion blur. To use the projector in the classroom, here is a good example of text on this spreadsheet. Let's get closer to the screen. And here guys, it's pretty sharp in comparison to some projectors we tested on the channel. It's like, yeah, wow. It gets ever so slightly blurry up there in the top corner, but the text itself, so that one, it's very tiny, but yeah, it gets a bit blurry, small font, but I can definitely say this is usable for spreadsheet / PowerPoint presentation. And here guys, this projector is so quiet. I'm going to put the camera right next to the projector here. Bold statement here, this is the quietest projector we ever tested on the channel, hands down. Next test will be the lux meter. So normally we go all the way here to the white and we check the values, and we do compare it with the other projectors. This is not the right way to do it, but it's just for our comparison. So this one here on the white has 37. It's not the brightest, 450 NC lumens for this one, guys. If it's real or not, well, we'll never know. If we put a lux meter here, you get 2000s, but this is not the proper way to measure it. So, in terms of the Android OS landing screen, this is what you get. So at the top you got Home, Apps, Video, Music and Settings. This for me is a bit complicated, having all these squares, all these apps, but I guess you'll get used to it. So if you go to Apps, you got Video, News, Lifestyle, Tools, etc. And here you can see the pre-installed apps. Then if you go to Video, you get different options. I'm not a huge fan of this, I must say. I like the minimal look, but yeah, I guess if you want everything in one place, this is the way to do it. The Google Play Store is a bit limited, as you guys can see, so this is the TV version of the Play Store. If you really want, you can sideload APK apps, but yeah, from factory, this is what you get. On the settings, this is where we can find our projection settings. So the Wi-Fi will be here. This one supports the two bands, the 2.4 and the 5 GHz band. And on the projector settings, you'll have the normal orientation, the 4-point trapezoid if you want to adjust it. Of course, we have the auto trapezoid and the autofocus as well. If you intend to watch the movies, this is the right way to do it. Big screen, guys. Please note that Netflix is not certified, so you won't get 1080p.
We must find refuge first. I found a planet that's well hidden. Earth. You will travel there and establish a base for us.
The brighter a male's colors.
And in terms of the speaker quality / volume, in my honest opinion, guys, this is not the best. I do have the decibel meter here. Yeah, it's not the best, guys. I must tell that. Don't expect super sound quality from these speakers. You will not get that. Okay, guys, next let's mirror our phone. And for that, we need to go to our Mirrorcast hub here. On our Android phone, we can see Smart Projector there straight away. And we are mirroring. Let's check the lag. A little bit of lag, but yeah, it's a good way to show family pictures on the big screen. For video it's not the best, but for photos I guess it will work. Let's now test the iPhone. On the iPhone, go to the app iMirror, pre-install on the projector. You click the mirroring there and you'll see it. eShare. And there you have it, guys. We are mirroring our iPhone. Let's check the lag. Yeah, I think it works better than the Android.
And it's great to be here.
Yeah, it's good. I just need to clear up and wanted to say how upset.
Okay, guys, so let's wrap the video. Don't forget to watch the unboxing after this. But my thoughts, very good projector for the price. 1080p native, 450 NC lumens. And guys, in terms of fan noise, it's basically none the best projector in terms of that we tested so far on the channel. Colors and contrast quite good as well. Sharpness was there, so we don't have too much to fault apart from I didn't like the OS, the looks of it, and Netflix is not certified. I'm going to leave a link down below so you guys can check it out, the current price. I'll try to get a discount coupon for you as well. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please leave the like button, it does help. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your support. Like always, thank you very much for watching and hope I can see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Okay, so this is what comes in the box. We got the power brick, the projector itself, the power lead, a user manual, and a standard remote control, in this case in white, and you need to supply your own AAA batteries. Okay guys, so let's have a look at the projector itself. So at the front you got the logo and one camera, but this is used for the autofocus. You got some ventilation at the front and on the back. I think it will in there and extract there. On both sides you got speakers, of course main lens there. At the top, very minimal, just a power button. And here on the back we can see power in, one USB, one HDMI, and the headphone jack. Finally, at the bottom, we got the tripod mount and a sticker with the specs.